Hello everyone, I think we're live. I think everything's working. How are we doing? Welcome to another normal stream that we do every single day. This is just a normal tier list content that we always do. Hey guys, welcome. Let me see if I can get my YouTube and Twitch chat a little bit more like current and also a little bit bigger. Can't tell if I can see people typing on Twitch chat over here, but I can't, like on this screen, but I can't see it on this screen. So we'll see what's happening with that over there. But hello, I need to get these out, the little tassels. There we go. Hello guys. Let me say hi to all of my YouTube members. Oh, of course, Phoenix always forgets the last important thing of the stream setup. Give me 2 seconds. The screen will go black, but I will be right. Okay, I fixed it. I had a little bug and I had to fix it. Catty, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you in the chat over there. Michisi, how are you doing? Welcome. We have Luma, hello. I misclicked, but hey Luma, how are you doing? Can, how are you doing? Welcome. Why is it now that when I left click people, it brings up all these moderating options? I don't want that. Jinko, could I right click? No, that doesn't work either. Hello Jinko, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi Firewall Bird. If you guys aren't already on the Discord server, make sure you go over there today because we've got a lot of chaos going on in the Discord server today because of you know, April Fool's Day. So we've got some crazy bot stuff going on. We are renaming people as we see them. It's kind of crazy, but that's amazing. Mir, welcome. How are you doing? Mir's been helping out with changing names. Amazing. Okay, let's see if we can clear. Did I clear it? Or did I just mute Mir? I don't know what just happened. Something went wrong, but it's all fine. Also, Twitch chat, how are we doing? Why is my Twitch chat still not? Oh, no, it is. Okay, I can see it. Phoenix did me dirty with the name. I think your name, Ria, is one of the most creative ones I came up with, okay? I think it's beautiful. Okay, also, I'm trusting you guys. Whenever the music stops, that it probably will, I will need you guys to tell me. Because if not, it's just going to be me talking in silence. Critical, how are you doing? Welcome. Okay, there we go. Who came up with yours? Catty, I think it was me. Yours was Virus Overlord or something like that? Yeah, I think that's what I came up with. Yeah, welcome everyone. Mr. K over on Twitch, Ria over on Twitch, how are you doing? Welcome. Shiksaniro, how are you doing? Welcome, hi. Yeah, Mia made your name, Jinko. Red Rubis, I see Red Rubis saying hi, hello. I'm not sure if I missed anyone. Lex Boy, welcome as well. Seek's wife, how are you doing? Meow. That is amazing. We had some fun with the names. It was crazy. I went a little too crazy with the Carl bot that's now called Bananarchist. The Bananarchist. I went a little crazy with it, but it's awesome. It's exactly what you guys want, right? How's your day been, father? Did you just call me father? You can call me daddy, but not father. No, I'm joking. How's my day been? It's been pretty good. I've been mostly being I did a bit of cooking. I did some editing for tomorrow's video that's essentially taken 3 weeks now because of delays and stuff like that. But it should be out tomorrow. I still haven't finished it yet. It still needs a voiceover. That's what's kind of annoying me. I still need to voice over it and write the script for it. You're like, Phoenix, how can you be editing it but not have any script? It will make sense when you see it. It just said in IDV chat, someone give me lucky guy. Why? Beanie Weenie adopted a child? Apparently I did, yeah. Can't believe you got added to IDV. What are we talking about? What? That bot has had a lot to say about my mum. What your mum said last night. Yeah, it triggers that one quite often. I maybe should have made it a little bit more specific when it triggers that, because it just says that like non-stop. Angel Snails, hello, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Father like bro's a priest. Yeah, no, don't call me that. I'm not a priest. Carl is mean. Carl's not mean. You're mean. It was quite funny to see you in that Why I Quit IDV video. Yeah, I need to promote that. If you guys go and quickly check out, well, check out on another screen, keep the stream open. Check out Skushenka Studios' recent video called Why I'm Quitting, or Why I'm Quitting IDV, or Why I'm Going to Quit IDV, or something like that. They're one of their recent videos, right? Because I'm in it. I am in it. And it was fun. I had a lot of fun doing my part. If you've watched that, give me a hands up. If you watched the video, put your hands up. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. What triggers everything? There are things that trigger them. I'm not going to tell you because I can't even remember myself. Also, Phoenix, we want you to cosplay the skin. Or the Mad Eye skin. I really am thinking about it. Mystical Psionic, hello, welcome, welcome. We just started the stream. We will, for everyone who just started the stream, just started the stream, just join the stream. We'll be doing the thing in a second if you want to see it. If you want to see it, nothing's there. There we go. That's beautiful. 1 second. Wait, where is it? Is it just that? Yeah, there you go. There it is. This little poll thing is just the results with nothing. They will be visible soon enough. Don't worry. But yeah, hello. Give me a second, guys. I need to blow my nose. I don't think I have a tissue either. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okay, I've got my squeaky chair that I still need to oil. But hey. What is what? The foot tier list? Do you want to see the foot tier list in all its glory? It's beautiful. For this foot tier list, so that we can be 100% accurate, I do heavily recommend that you guys have your game open next to you so you can check out their feet from all 360, okay, 360 degrees. It is very beautiful. I spent too much time taking pictures of these based skin feet. It's sad you put Leo on thumbnail and a foot tier list. You offended, lawyer? Are you offended? I mean, it's kind of weirdest thing we can do in IDV on April 1st. Exactly. So my original idea was to go through and take pictures of all of the skins where they have bare feet. And I started doing that, and then I realized it would take way too much time, and I didn't have enough time to do that. So instead, I just decided to go for base skins, the original characters, no skins, their feet and their shoes. Some characters are barefoot, as you can see. So we'll be looking at that in a bit. Quality content. This is serious, guys, This is going to define the meta, right? As far as I know. Can you add me on Discord? Why do you need to add me on Discord, Critical? I usually don't add people unless I know them very well. Just to avoid DM spam. Because I'm usually a little crazy busy. And I usually don't have enough time to answer most people. As most people know, I probably haven't answered them. Wait, is that NTT I can see in the chat? I have no idea what you said, NTT, but hi, how are you doing? I love how NTT joins on our weirdest streams, He's never here for the like normal ones where we do simple stuff. He's always here for like the feet tier list. It's suspicious, Very suspicious. The most important tier list of all. Yeah, exactly. It's the most important one ever. By the way, quick question. Oh, okay. I think Mir did it. Mir pinned it in Twitch chat. Twitch chat, you guys should be able to see a pinned comment. That link is never going to change. It's always the same link for voting. It will just refresh with every poll that we do. Okay, so just keep that link open, and I'll tell you when to go back to it, and we'll do the voting. We don't talk about that incident, NTT. NTT, subscribing to some interesting things on OnlyFans. That's what I've heard. Grace's discolored feet. We'll be talking about all of their feet as soon as possible. The most important tier list of all of tier history. Wait, I thought the hair tier list was the most important one. It is. Hair and feet are equal. I don't see the pinned comment, but hi. Well, we might be able to make a command. Mia, is it possible if you can make a command for voting? I think we already have one, but we can just readjust it so it has the new link in it, just in case. Hair is superior to feet. We haven't done a hair tier list for a very long time. That's one of like the classic ones that I did, you know? I feel like that was my peak, you know? You know, content creators have like a peak of quality. The hair tier list was like my peak, and it's been downhill since then. And a lot of people agree with me. Dirk, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did I miss anybody else? Kish, hiya. Peace, did you forget to take your meds again? Maybe. Hi here too. Hello over there too. Percy has shoes. Yes, he does. A lot of hunters have shoes. So we'll be looking at that in a second as well. Okay, I think we should just get straight into it, right? It's been like 10, 12 minutes since we started the stream. Maybe like 11. I don't know how many minutes it's been. But we should definitely get into the quality content because that's what you guys want. That's what you guys are here for. You guys aren't here for my admittedly interesting looking face. So yeah, I'm Dirk. Just to download me. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get this thing on. Let's just get this thing rolling, right? So, the first character that I have too many links open. Please save me, help me. The first one is going to be Helen. No, the first one is not Helen, but the first one we have on this list here is Axeboy. So, like I said, I really recommend that you have your game open to your left or to your right or above you. And even if you want, if you're really bold, you can like put it underneath you and you can like sit up and check it if you want, but that's fine. I want you guys to be checking out Axeboy's feet right now because I'm about to create the poll and you guys are going to have to vote on it. I'm going to see if it's visible. 1 second. My eye is twitching for some random reason. Save poll. And it is live, apparently. So yeah, guys, you get voting. I need to adjust this poll view thing. I will do that right this second. We can make it bigger. That's beautiful. That's how it should be, right? Yeah, beautiful. So you guys get voting on that. The first one we've got is Axeboy. Axeboy's feet are very interesting. I'm going to have a look at the picture myself. So on one foot, he's wearing like a broken sock that's like a stripy sock. And I think his toes are peeking through at the end. And then his other foot is completely like free, right? Essentially. 1 second, is it working? Oh, you did it, Mir, right? Cool. His foot is looking a bit grey, but you know, obviously it connects to his lore that he's like a dead person. But he has kind of cute feet. I like the idea and the visuals of him wearing like a sock on one foot and a sock on the other one. It's very unique. If you look at a lot of the other characters, they have very symmetrical kind of style feet. Some characters don't, but most of them have symmetrical feet. I like how Axeboy's one feels a little bit more playful. It does feel like they put some more attention into his feet. That is something that they don't always do with some hunters, as you'll see. I'm not pointing towards the first 3 hunters at all here. So I personally would put his kind of, his feet in. I would say it's like an A tier in creativity here. He's not wearing anything fancy, but the fact that he's, asymmetrical feet, kind of cool. This is an asymmetrical horror game. So, he is keeping the brand alive. Feet for free. Feet, ew. Phoenix, can you please bless me so I can pull Entomologist? I wish you all the luck that I possibly can give you, Anubis. Entomologist is an A tier, so you do have a pretty high chance of getting it. This video is going to get clipped so hard. If you want to clip it, send me the clips and I'll love to see them all. You moved to YouTube. Okay, Shix, that works. Okay, we'll be ending the thing soon. So make sure you start voting. Vote. We're only doing a part 1 for this. We're not doing part 2. Usually our tier lists get extended way too long. We're only doing 1 part today. His feet look dirty. They do look a little bit dirty, but that that happens when you walk around, and he is dead, so it could just be that he's dead, not that he's dirty. Now back to ranking feet, I guess. Is that why Leo is trash? Because he has no hair and boots? So rude. Okay. If you want to vote, make sure you click on the link that is in the pinned comment up above. Go and check that one out. Okay, so let's go full screen here. I also need to make this bigger. 1 second. Because we can't see it. And we can't just not see the poll. That's like offensive to me. 1 second, where is the poll? There it is. My brain is not working, apparently. But that's most of the time. Okay, we're going to put that down there, I think. And we'll put that over there. Okay, so there you go. The poll is down there so we can see it as well. And it looks like if I pause it here, our winner... Oh, we can't, because we have 2 joint winners. So we'll have to continue. Continue voting, guys. Please continue voting. Don't stop the voting. Please don't stop the music. Okay, I'll move it a little bit further along so we can get our music notifications. Okay, we have a clear winner here. We have 11 votes. I'm pausing it. 11 votes for B tier. That's kind of sad. I feel sorry for Axboy. If Axboy is a B tier, then I'm worried about some other hunters. Okay, next up is Bloody Queen. Question is, guys, are we putting Bloody Queen in the not visible tier? I think we kind of have to. Because she doesn't have... Well, she has feet. We don't know what they look like. So... that's for the thighs legs tier list. Or that's next year's one. We can't see her. Yeah. She's essentially just... it's just a dress. She might not even have legs. She could be floating. Okay. The same problem occurs with Breaking Wheel. I don't think Breaking Wheel has feet. Can people check? Double check in the game, please. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any feet. I don't really know how he moves. Dreamwitch is also not visible. Dreamwitch's character has feet. And she has legs. She has like a snake tail, so it's visible. What do you mean? Why on earth are we rating feet? What else would you rate in this game, Dirk? What do you mean? She does have feet, but they're hidden under the model. Her legs are fully modeled. We can't see them. So that means she doesn't have them. Right? If you can't see it, it doesn't exist. That's how it works. If you're playing IDV and if you close your eyes, the hunter can't see you because you're not there. We can't count the tail as feet, but the followers have feet. So we can judge. That's fine. Don't ask questions. Just vote. Okay. Next one. We've got, I believe this is Clerk. Yes, this is Clerk, or as it's supposed to be pronounced, Clark. Because I am supposed to be British, but I just mess things up with pronunciation. It's completely fine. Okay, let's reset results here. I should have done that first, apparently. And we press save there. And Clerk is available for voting. Begin the voting. It's the same link. Okay, so we got a lot of people voting. We've got Clark. Clark's feet, amazing. Axie, welcome. How you doing? Hello. So, what do I think about Clark's feet? She's wearing very fancy high heels. Like the traditional thing that you'd expect a Clark to wear, honestly. She's kind of very stereotypical in this way. Considering how unstereotypical the rest of her looks. She is very stereotypical in the fact that I think she's wearing leggings here. Because if you pay attention to the color of her legs compared to like the color of her like face, she's got very dark legs. I'm assuming she's wearing tights, so that's kind of an extra detail there that you might not know about Clark. Her shoes look very nicely polished. They're a little bit plain. She's not wearing anything spectacular, but she has very, very skinny feet. I don't really know how she holds up the rest of her with those feet, but that's up to you guys to vote, right? I need therapy. This is therapy. What do you mean? The moment leggings were brought up, S tier rocketed. That's what people want to hear. People want to hear about leggings. I knew it. Leggings or tights? Sorry, the tights. Not leggings. Wrong word. I was the one first to vote for Clerk S tier. Very proud of you, Mars. Well done. I don't know why she's going up to S tier here, because she's kind of plain. Her feet, like, yeah, it's fancy in a way, but I wouldn't say it's like there's like so much detail there that I can't live without it. I can't live without looking at her feet. If you play IDV, man, you need therapy. Yeah, that's true. The heel combo, thigh high heel combo. What does that even mean? I can't find her, so I just chose A tier. What do you mean you can't find her? Do you think she's getting an S tier category? I don't know why. Why is Clark going to S tier? What is wrong with you guys? Okay, we're pausing it here because we've clearly got a winner here. We've got S tier for the win here. 27 votes. Why? Someone in chat explain to me why she's going to S tier here. Clark doesn't deserve to be S tier. So, like, if you look at all these other options here, there's clearly an S tier for me. Clearly probably a couple of S tiers. Yeah, probably a couple of S tiers. It's her feet, not the character. It's feet and shoes. But I don't know. People are probably joining the tier list and they're like, oh, Clark, she's an S tier character in the meta right now. It's like, well, that's not what we're doing here, but yeah, because people love her for some reason. I guess that might be the reason. Yeah. Okay. Next up. So we reset results. We save the poll. Nope. We reset the results, and then that's what we do. And the next character we've got is, if I remember, this is Anne. Let me just double check that I'm not mixing her up. Yes, this is Disciple. No. Yes, this is Disciple. This is Disciple. I've memorized their feet. It's so beautiful that I never knew I would say such a thing. Okay, so Disciple voting live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Disciple. 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 It's a Hunter feet tier list. That is exactly what it is. I've also proved that BQ has feet. Her heels make a loud sound. How do you know? How do you know? Maybe she's got like kind of shoes attached to strings that are like tied around her waist. You know, she's just like chopped off from waist down, and she just has like this rope around her, and like strings like with like shoes that go clomp 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 as she's moving along because she's like floating. How do you know? So let's talk about this beautiful piece of, well, pair of feet. I wouldn't really call them beautiful, but you know, they're okay. So they're very, very dirty. And I didn't really realize until today that Anne is going barefoot here, but she's definitely barefoot here. She's got, I think she's got 5 toes. She hasn't got 6 toes. Would have been a really cool addition if they'd given her 6 toes. 1, 2, 3, 5. It's 5. It would have been cool if they'd done 6, but they did 5. There's a little bit of a purple tinge, a bit of black there as well. You know, one thing is she definitely did spend some time with that like black, grayish, what's it called? Like the mud that you use to kind of exfoliate. Not the mud. What do you call it? Paste stuff. You know, she's exfoliating her legs with that kind of that exfoliating mud stuff. You know, I can imagine her legs once she washes off all the mud stuff to exfoliate will look fantastic. What are you doing with your life? That's a good question. Voting for the most important things. If you think about it, if you spend your whole time here, the entire stream voting here, you will have spent 2 hours of your life voting on feet. Just so you know that. You give Axboy an excuse with his dirty feet that he walks around? Yeah, but Anne's are like... Plus, we don't even know if Axboys are actually dirty. They look pretty... His leg is just grey. Anne is clearly dirty here. Wasted? That depends on your opinion, Mir. Yeah, she's got very strong legs if she can jump. That is very true. Yeah. She launches herself forwards at the speed of light. Okay, let's go over to the poll. I think... Do we have a clear winner? Yeah, we do. So do we stop it? Yeah, let's stop it. So that's 9 votes for 8 here. Am I right? Yeah. 4 votes for 8 here. So we've got a pretty balanced looking tier list right now. I'm surprised. You guys are doing some really good work here. I love how everyone voted for like clerk and then everyone stopped voting for everything else. Okay, next up, we've got Dream Witch. And we will count her tail as well into the equation. It's gonna be, you have to take it like a 1% buff for her tail. But we're gonna be talking about her followers mostly, but her tail as well, because that's her feet, right? I think. It is live now. So go vote. Dream Witch. The voting is on. You can respect that. Clean feet, the heels and the tights all make the S tier on this list. Tights, nice shoes. Clean, yeah, that makes sense. How do we count Soul Weaver? We'll get to that when we get to that, okay? So we're mostly talking about the followers' feet here. So the followers' feet are pretty similar to Anne's, except for I would say they look a little bit cleaner. I can't really tell if the gradient that she has between her leg thigh color and her feet that kind of goes dark is due to mud, or is that just how her... She's like a gradient person, you know? Like someone on Photoshop just goes like... When she was created, it was like, this is your gradient. So it could be dirt. If it is dirt, then ew, she's just got black feet. But, you know, ew plus snake tail. Yeah, I mean, it's not so ew. It's like a high C tier. But I wouldn't say there's much detail here for her feet. So I would kind of probably put her feet in... I personally would put her probably in like C tier, I think. The snake tail. That's like a B or an A, but like, just because we're talking about the feet, it's probably like a C. Her feet are bloody. In black blood? The maps are dirty. So, they need to clean. You know, what we need in the game is we need like someone to go around and clean up all the rubbish on the floor. I don't know why NetEase isn't into this whole, you know, cleaning things up. You know, you'd think that they would be into the environment as it's popular now, but no, they're not cleaning up the maps. They won't even let us do it. It's very, very rude. Okay, let's go and put Dream Witch on the list. Do we have... We don't have a winner yet, so we'll give them a little bit more time to vote. Maybe Six Wife, maybe. Yeah, haven't you guys heard about the IDV Black Blood secret lore? Of course, everyone tells me about that. I'm here in case things escalate. Yeah, things escalate on this tier lists like this a lot, you know. People are like, how dare you put Dream Witch's feet in C tier? It's clearly an S tier. Okay, we still got a tie here. I don't understand how we have a tie between S tier and C tier. That doesn't actually make sense. If you guys don't vote quickly though, I'm gonna have to vote myself, and that means it's clearly gonna be a C tier, so. The hospital is pretty dirty and probably violates OSHA laws. What is OSHA laws? Okay, it looks like we do have a winner. It's S tier. It was either S tier or C tier. Yeah. Very, very controversial opinions here. Okay, next up. What do we have next up? We have Hellember. Now, I really want you guys... I know you guys don't like Hellember, okay? I know the majority of people aren't a big fan of Hellember. But seriously, go into the game and have a look at his shoes. Be impartial here. Come on, we can do it. Okay, 1 second. Reset results. Hellember. I can spell. I can... Say poll. It is live. Get voting for Hellember. What do you mean Hellember's feet look like they smell? What do you mean? Hellember's feet. Hellember's feet. Honestly, you know, he's wearing, I think he's wearing some socks. He's wearing some really nice polished like leather shoes that look really nicely kind of laced. Like he takes care of his feet. Like he's messy everywhere else, but like he's got the shoe game up in S tier in my opinion. Like this is clearly like an A or S tier to me. You didn't say smell bad. You smell of cleanliness. Yes, Doc. Smell of bleach. You don't like the shoes? How do you not like the shoes? They're like a classic fancy kind of businessman, but with like, but not like the black ones. He's gone for like a brown suede kind of color. It's so cool. His feet are pretty big. The size of feet equal S tier, is that a thing? Okay, personally, I've never done a foot tier list, but it looks like a body is a professional, so we may have to defer to Body's opinions on things. Apparently, big feet equal high tier. They're shining clean, yeah. He must have done something to keep those clean, you know? He has standards, like, Hellember has standards. Like, do you realize how difficult it would be to keep your shoes looking that clean whilst walking around Arms Factory? He's paying attention. After this many years, how many years has the game been out? 6 years? Whatever it is, 5, 6 years? Whatever the anniversary is that we're coming up to. He's kept them clean for very long. Who doesn't love feet? That is a great point. I'm an amateur but gifted in this industry. That's a good way to describe it. Bonnie. Okay, we still have a couple more votes before we break the tie. Again, we have a very controversial thing here going with 17 in C tier and 17 in S tier. Do we have bots? What was that jump? I don't know. I don't see any bots. Man walked out of a fire with shoes that clean. Now I understand. Yeah, this man knows what he's doing. I feel like if this was modern day Helamba, he'd be wearing like what's the really famous brand, like the Air Force, whatever they're called, Air Force One, whatever they're called, those fancy shoes that people wear. People are into sneakers and stuff. He'd be like a sneaker guy. Lets you vote twice? What do you mean it lets you vote twice? That's cheating. Why? Wait, why have we got 21, 21, 21? What's going on? Chinko mentioned Air Force. Well, I'm pausing it here because we have 22. Only lets you vote once. It's rigged, apparently, yeah. I don't... One second. I'm seeing if there's any way of stopping people spamming the votes. Also, my music stopped. Nobody told me. There is a way of me locking it, but like if I do, it's a pretty messy one. Because you guys, I have to give you guys specific tokens. So please don't abuse it. Thank you. If you're going to abuse it, then we stop. And that's so we just move on. Okay? So, or we have to do it the long way. 85 people voted. Yeah, I don't think 85 people voted. Okay, so we're going to put this in S tier. There we go. Okay. Just trying to check if there is any other way of blocking it. I don't think there really is, sadly. There's a restrict poll option. If you want to know voting only for voters that have a valid authorization token. Once you have saved your poll, what happens if I click yes? Download tokens. Oh, this doesn't look... No. Yeah, okay, I don't want to do that because I have to give you guys individual keys. That means that... Yeah, let's just be fair, okay? Yeah, we can always use like the Bottissimo polls. Yeah, that works. I'm trying to think what other ways we have of doing this. Yeah, I think Bottissimo polls would be the way. Okay, so if you do have the option to do the voting twice, please don't, because it really messes with our time and everybody else watching. It's just kind of stupid of you to do it, to be honest. So please be nice. Thank you very much. Okay, 1 second. Let's go over here. And the next one up we've got is Feaster. What do we do with Feaster, guys? Are we counting his tentacle as feet? I think we are, right? Because, like, they are essentially his feet. He has no feet? Okay, if you think he has feet, I want a positive... I want a smiley face. If you think he hasn't got feet, I want bananas. Okay, if you think he doesn't have feet, I want bananas. If you think he does have feet, I want smiley faces. Go, 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 go. Whichever one I see more of is the one we choose to do. Smiley, 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 smiley. I'm seeing lots of smiley faces. Smiley, smiley, smiley. Okay, he does have feet then. It's not about the size of the feet, but the amount of feet. The deep words. Deep words, man. I like that. Nice one. Okay, it looks like we're doing this. I see more smiley, way more smiley faces. Okay, Feaster is next. Votes start now. Oh, wait. No. Reset results. Sorry. Now, start voting. Put that quote on a plaque? Yeah. Yeah, on a t-shirt. Man, there are so many things that go on in the stream that I wish I could just put on a t-shirt, you know? Like so many things. So, what can we say about Feaster's feet? Well, they're tentacles, but he has between 4 or 5 of them, I think, and they are quite slimy. I don't really like how NetEase has rendered them. There's not really much detail to them. There's a little bit of like purpley, pinky, light, like I don't know what you want to call it, mauve color to it. I don't think they're very cool. Like, I like Feast skins, but I don't like his default skin a lot. And his tentacles here look very bad. They're pretty... Catty, what do you even... I just see Catty's message and I... Feasters of SS category change my mind. If we're following Mir's logic, then yeah. The thirst. Oh no. People in YouTube chat, they've gone too far. Anime trade. Anime is the wrong word. There's a similar word to it that people I think are thinking about or dreaming about. Okay, let's pause it here because we clearly have a winner. I don't think there's anyone going to come in and change this. This is an S tier feet here. S tier feet. Beautiful. Okay. Next up, we have Gamekeeper. Yeah, looks like Gamekeeper to me. Gamekeeper. Okay, 1 second, I have to reset results, so you have to retype that in. I'm so stupid. Keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Gamekeeper. And then we save poll. Start the votes. Gamekeeper. It's Luna. Hello, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the crazy tier list. If you want to vote, if you're in Twitch chat or in YouTube chat, there is a pinned comment above at the top of the screen if you didn't get rid of it. That has a link to the voting. It's always the same link for every character that we do. And if you can't see it, then just put !vote, I think is the one, and you'll get the link. Okay. And you'll see the votes go live. So we have Gamekeeper here. Gamekeeper's feet, one of the most boring ones. When I saw it, I was like, really? Is this all he's got? So if you're going to compare Hellember to Gamekeeper, it's like Hellember like shines his shoes. He's got the fancy kind of brown, kind of leathery shoes. Meanwhile, Gamekeeper has like really dirty black, kind of dark shoes with no real shine to them per se. There's not even anything, no detail on it. There's nothing there that's like no contrast. It's just boring. Like, I think it's like a solid B or C tier. Like, I think B is his like it's average, but you guys put Axboy in B, so you know. Not a big fan of Bane's feet? Yeah, I can understand that for sure. Okay, how are we doing on votes right now? We do have quite a lot of votes for B tier. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. Hellember's feet, like, yeah, like another tier above. Like, Hellember came out of that fire with, like, shining shoes and, like, a smile on his face. Gamekeeper came out and his shoes look like, you know, he just grabbed them off the floor. I have a lot of trust in all of you. I do. Feet are boring. I agree. Boring feet. Okay. We'll pause it here. We've got 12 votes. Am I correct? Yes, I am. 12 votes for B tier. So he'll be going into B tier. We can now finally see the end of the list. Wow, very beautiful. Okay. Problem. We have Geisha. Geisha, we can't see her feet. We can imagine what they're doing half the time. I always find her little shuffling thing really, really funny. But yeah, we can sadly not see her feet. So that's very, very sad. So she's going to be going there. Next up, though, we do have guard 26. Can we see them when she's floating? That's a good question, Anubis. Someone would have to go and check. Someone better go... Wait, that sounds weird because you're going to be looking up her dress. Please do, but don't at the same time. Okay, like please check for science, but also don't check for science, if you know what I mean. I'm not telling you guys to go and look up her dress, but at the same time, what are we talking about? Okay, next up, let's move on. Let's move on quickly from that conversation. Guard 26. Okay, guard 26. Save the poll. And it's live. Go start voting, guys, on guard 26. So he does have feet. He has metal feet. And they're kind of cute. He has like 3 spiky things like a penguin, you know, flippers. He also has this nice little bronze white-ish, I'm not really sure what you would call it, like beige colored square thingies, I think, around his ankle. That is, you know, apparently guard 26 is into fashion, you know. He's got something that looks very, very fancy and nice on his feet. They're not just sticks with little flippers on the end of it. He's got like a fancy little ankle bracelet on, you know? Thought Bane had boots. They could be. I don't know if they're boots. They look like just ankle shoes, but they could be. Stylish penguin, yeah. You didn't know that guard 26 was into fashion, but he's doing his best considering he can't wear shoes. Imagine if guard 26 was wearing like shoes, like oversized shoes. That'd be kind of like funny. You know, like those clown shoes? That'd be really, really funny. Okay, for some reason, my YouTube chat has decided to like freeze on here. I do see you guys, don't worry. Yeah, don't forget about your Phoenix Embers, guys. Make sure I didn't miss anything. 150 Phoenix Embers, Majesty, well done. If you guys don't know what the Phoenix Embers are, it's like a currency that you can get from watching me live. You get it on YouTube and on Twitch. You get 5 every 5 minutes, and if you put question mark store, you can see the things that you can spend it on. And there's also a leaderboard. If you scroll down, you'll be able to see the leaderboard to see who's got the highest level. I'm not sure if it shows if you have the highest Phoenix Embers. I don't really know what the level's about. I'm still trying to work it out. It's a new edition, okay, guys? But yeah, there's some stuff there. Okay, let's see if you guys have finished voting. We do have a low number of voters on this one. People aren't very hyped about guard 26. Kind of sad. 150 Phoenix Embers. That's very fancy. Hee hee. I can't tell if my YouTube chat's dead or if it just keeps on freezing. I think it keeps on freezing. I touched something earlier and it just crashed it, apparently. Like whenever I refresh it, it just refreshes to whatever that thing was and then just freezes after that. Yeah, YouTube's alive. I see him. I see her on the screen that it's live. My nose is bleeding because of how many times I have to blow my nose. Wow. Nabe, maybe you should like don't know. You should try like a salt water spray or something. That would help dry up your nose a little bit. That might help. Okay, I think I can see chat now. It's not bugging out. I'm just trying to see if I get the most recent messages. Uh-oh. Okay, well, looks like... Oh, no, it is. It's working. Okay. It's just very weird. Okay. Anyway. Your points are different between YouTube and Twitch. You need to remember that YouTube and Twitch are different companies, so there's no connection between how this point store can collect them, because you have different accounts on both of them. You have a Twitch account, a YouTube account. You don't have the same account for both, okay? So sorry about that. But yeah, okay. So let's pause it here. We have 11 votes for God 26's feet. And they go... Sorry, which 11 votes for A tier? There we go. Up with Anne. Okay, I would definitely put his feet above Anne, but okay, fair enough. Next up, we have what looks like Hermit. Yes, this would be... Yes, this is Hermit. Hermit, kind of fancy with what he has here. Not crazy fancy. It's like a decent one, but you guys can tell me what you guys think. Save poll live. Let's go. On Twitch, I have 199. Wow. It's pretty impressive. I may use that because I can't use the other spray yet. Yep, salt. Like, mix up some salt water. You can probably look up online to find out how much you need to make, like, the balance or whatever. Okay, so Alva's feet. Let's talk about Alva's feet. He's wearing some kind of sharp pointed, that's quite a fancy, nice way of doing it, leathery shoes. They're a little bit plain, but they are quite nice. He's got like a solid heel on the back of them. You know, sometimes they have smaller heels. These ones are nice. They're not super shiny. He's kind of gone for like a matte look on them. They could just be a little bit dirty. That could be it. Or it could just be he's using a dark leather, like that's not super reflective. Most probably it means that he hasn't polished them a lot, so that could be the problem here. It's, not looking good for Hermit. He's got a, you know, there are some nice points to it, but I would say it's like a B tier. Pretty similar to Gamekeeper, maybe a tiny bit better. Why is my chat freezing every like 5 seconds on the screen? Don't really know what's going on. You're lurking now? Hermit's huge feet. He does have big feet. So according to, I think who was it that said it before? Bonnie, I think, said it before. That big feet equals S tier, apparently. Okay, Deck, okay. It don't work? What doesn't work? You have 30 embers. Actually, what doesn't work? They're almost like Gamekeepers. Yeah, they're quite similar to Gamekeepers. Just like a different style. Possibly a little bit better in polish-wise, but I'm not really sure. Isn't Alva rich? He should get better. I know. He's going for a bit of a classic style, but he hasn't cleaned it. He hasn't asked anyone to polish his shoes. That's the problem here. Okay, we still have 2 that are tied right now, so I need you guys to vote a little bit more. If not, I get to vote. Nope, it's tied. Okay. Well, looks like I'm going to be the tiebreaker here. I think they're definitely not S tier. So I'm going to be putting them, because you guys voted between S tier and A tier. He's going to be an A tier. Okay? Okay. Next up, we've got the most handsome feet you could ever imagine. I guess. That is Mad Eyes. Mad Eyes feet vote starting now. Let's go. So Mad Eyes feet. What can we say about Mad Eyes feet? Aren't we technically rating Phoenix's feet? That's not how that works. So he has one robot foot, like metal foot, and one normal foot, and he's going around barefoot. He's got this weird bandage going around his feet. Looks like toilet paper. Not sure why he picked that up. He is an old man. Maybe he kind of, picked it up on the way out of the bathroom or something like that. Not looking very good here. His robot foot does give him a point, uniqueness. Is definitely very, very cool. I can see that, he modeled Guy 26 foot off of his foot, so that's pretty cool. But sadly, he doesn't have the fashion sense with his robot foot that Guy 26 has. Now, I'm just saying. You can choose which foot you like, but you have to vote on both of them together as a collective. He's so different. He's got dirty feet. Does he just walk around? Does he go to the bathroom? And apparently he does because the toilet paper got stuck to his foot. I don't know. Why are people are voting S tier? I just noticed. What? Why are people voting S tier? You guys are wrong. You guys are very wrong. Also, I love how there's a BQ uwu just floating up. Exactly, Can. Exactly. That's the best expression here. Okay, let's pause it at that. That is 8 votes for S tier. You guys have some weird, like, feet. I want to say the F word, but is it a weird word to say? I'll keep it family friendly and just avoid saying that. Okay, anyway. Everyone agrees that Phoenix's feet are amazing. No. Okay, so that's my 87 alt accounts. You got 87 computers open just so you can vote for him. Okay, next up we've got Naiad. Naiad is next, so we will reset results. And we will put Naiad. And we will save the poll. And it is live. Guys, get voting on Naiad's kind of weird feet. So they're dainty. They are human-like, I think. She has 5 toes. She does. She doesn't have 6 toes. It's nice just in case they kind of add those little interesting things to it. It would make more sense if they'd given her 6 toes. Because if they'd given her 6 toes, then that would have associated them more with being like, oh, the witch that they needed to drown or whatever, But, yeah. So, her feet are cool. Pretty normal looking. She's got the scales on her ankles and stuff like that. But the problem that I find with her feet is, why are her toes red? Suggests that she has some issues. She's got red toes. Why has she got red toes? Anyone know? Like, not even red toes, like purpley pinky toes. I think there are some medical conditions going on there. It says Mad Eyes. On my screen it says Naiad. Okay. Yeah, I do see what you're seeing. I don't know why it says Mad Eyes. Iron deficiency? That could be it. I don't know if that... Doesn't it usually mean the other way around? Isn't it like pink the rest of the place and blue toes? I don't know. But we're voting on Naiad, okay? Does it say Naiad on the actual poll? No, it says Mad Eyes still. Why? It says Naiad here. That's a bug. She got too cold underwater, but her toes didn't. Do you think Naiad goes around like upside down in the water with her toes like pointing out like above the water? That's a kind of a funny image. I like that. That's a very funny image. Someone beat them up. They stepped on them. Someone just stepped on them. They probably smell like fish. They're probably, yeah, fishy feet. You are right about that. Actually, why are you spelling Phoenix wrong? That's how you spell Phoenix. Yeah, there we go. Phoenix is a difficult word to spell sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, wait, did I spell my name wrong the entire time? And then I Google it. I'm like, no, I didn't. It happens to me quite a lot. I keep on forgetting, apparently. Okay, so let's stop this voting here. We've got 13 votes. So many S tier feet this round. What's going on? So many S tier feet. I would call her feet more like B or A. She has some issues with her toes, though, that's for sure. Okay, next up, we've got Night Watch. I guess we also are going to consider his metal stilt things as part of his attire, right? Reset results. We call this Naiad. And we save poll, and we vote. Wait, why did... Oh, wait, no, wait. Stop. I didn't put Night Watch. I put Naiad. It did fix the Naiad thing, though. Reset results. Okay, now it's live. Go vote. Vote. It's now Naiad. Shh. I fixed it. So we have some Night Watch voting going on right now. It's looking absolutely beautiful. I need to ignore the screen, essentially. But yeah, I'm going to ignore the screen because it's just frozen. He's just unique, very good shoes. His stilts are beautiful. Yeah, you guys need to have a look at him in game, I think, a little bit better. He is definitely wearing boots that seem to either be frozen or have bandages on them. I'm assuming it's frozen. That's definitely a fashion choice. It's very unique, a fashion choice. His metal stilts, the fact that he has them kind of wrapped around his legs is kind of weird and interesting. You know, definitely skillful. You know, walking around on heels is difficult. This is like even more. This is like a next level difficult. Imagine if a survivor just came up to him and just went... He'd be incapacitated the entire match. He would never be able to get back up again. Nightwatch's biggest counter, forward. Forward, it literally just runs into you and you can't do anything about it for the entire match. He has high heels, so he slays. Exactly. His feet are not only beautiful and graceful, but also really strong. That is true. His stilts are beautiful. He definitely, you know, he went for the whole aesthetic. I don't really know why he has stilts, so the fact that he has them... Wait, is it to walk through the snow? Like, that is an effective way of walking through snow, but only if you know that the ground you're walking on is completely flat. Because if you don't know what's under that snow, then... Weird decision there. It is actually. That would make some sense then. So yeah, definitely a cool skill. I see people voting. We're getting close to the end for the voting. It is actually... Someone here is very, very passionate about it. Another common theme, heals S tier apparently. Apparently. Antiquarian light bulb moment. Everyone's banning Nightwatch. I don't know why you guys are banning Nightwatch right now. You could just bonk him off of his stilts and he can't do anything about it. Okay, so let's stop the voting over here. That is 9 votes for S tier again, dude. What? I wasn't expecting this tier list to have so many S tiers, of which Feaster and Dream Witch and Night Watch are there. Okay, you know, why not? Okay, next up. This one, I believe, is Nightmare. That's the word I'm looking for. We got Nightmare, and my eye is twitching. Okay, not in the Twitch kind of way, guys. Like, not that my eye is looking at Twitch chat. You know what I mean. Nightmare. We reset the results. Yep. And go. Start voting on Nightmare. He has basic feet. Yes, he's very much like an Alva or Gamekeeper kind of situation. His feet are kind of big. He's got the kind of the clown shoe vibes, I just realized, where like the ends of his shoes are kind of bubbled. That is unique and in a way, but he doesn't really polish his shoes that much. A little bit he has, but not too much. I don't know. It's kind of boring. He has no contrast there. It's a little plain, I must say. It's like a B or a C in my opinion, but we apparently haven't put anyone in C. So his feet are too flat. In a way, yeah. Okay, while you guys are voting, I'm going to get myself some more water. So you guys keep doing it. I trust you guys. I'm leaving this on so you guys can see the vote. Hello. How are we doing, guys? Chairman, it is chairman, yeah. Do you guys want us to, let's change up the color. Pew. Wait, that's some kind of a boring color. Pew. 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 That is boring, what? It's not the purple I was expecting. 1 second. There we go. We can go with pinky purple. How do you guys want that? Okay, that's what we're doing. So let's stop the votes here. We have 9 votes for B tier. Ooh, close to C tier. Okay, next up we've got the very... I didn't realize he wore shoes like this. It's kind of funny. But we have photographer. Very, very interesting. Photographer. Save poll. Start poll. There you go. We're voting for photographer. Get your voting going. This is a very important one. This is probably one of our S tiers here. He's wearing very, very fancy shoes. Very unique compared to everybody else here. He's wearing some like comical like jester style shoes with like a massive buckle on them. They're like a bluey green color with bronze goldish kind of, I think it's more like a bronzish color. Don't even know what you call that. Yeah, like maybe a bronze or a gold colored buckle on them. I think they're kind of cool. I think that it's kind of funny. Pointed shoes, exactly. Yeah, pointed shoes. Not the leprechaun shoes. It's unique. It's unique and cool. He's rich, can't he afford better shoes? Those are fancy shoes? What do you mean? I bet those cost a lot. Are those jester shoes? Essentially, yeah. I want him to wear heels. Like super high heels. Rogues. I want him to wear heels. Yes, definitely. Nightmare is a gentleman. Why am I still watching this? That's a really good question, Questiny. That is a really good question. Because you enjoy it. Because it's fun. That's why. The ancestor of Nikes. Definitely. I honestly think these shoes are like S tier, but you guys, okay, you guys are voting for A tier. I'll accept that. Je ne suis pas la crème de la crème pour être honnête. Honnête? Honnête. I am not the crème de la crème because, to be honest, why aren't you la crème de la crème? Or the toilette? Is that Google Translate? Not me, my bad. Oh, look, we have little Ripper faces. Ooh. Don't know why Ripper's face is not currently on my screen, but that's fine. Okay, let's pause the voting over here. That is 10 votes, sorry, for A tier. I'm surprised he didn't get to S tier. You guys put like Naiad and Clerk in S tier, but not these fancy shoes. I like probably like the fanciest things we've got here, honestly. Okay, next up we've got Evil Reptilian. So let's get this one going. Oh, reserve results. And start the voting. Evil Reptilian. There we go. So, I'm Squeaky Chat. Lizard toes are very cool. Do you guys have an issue with lizard toes? Mon français n'est pas le meilleur, mais je le parle. Google Translate pourrait être mieux que moi. My French is not the best when I speak it. Google Translate pourrait, I can't remember what that is. Could be the best, is probably better than me or is better than me. I don't know. Well, the French I know is je ne parle français. Good enough. Okay, so let's talk about Evil Reptilian's feet. There's a lot of detail on his feet. He's barefoot, but they look pretty clean. His claws are very nicely trimmed and looked after. You know, he definitely spends some time at the spa before each match. He's got all these scales all over his feet. There's a lot of detail. He has like these weird opposable like lizard thumb thingies on his feet that they're very, very cool. Thank you for that exploded in my ear. Shini-san, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome, guys. How are you all? You guys joined the best tier list. We are currently voting for Evil Reptilian, as you can see in this little thing down at the bottom here. Let me make it a little bit bigger now since we have more space. There we go. That's what we want to see. We're currently voting. If you want to vote, click on the link in the pinned comment or put !vote and you'll get a link. That's where you guys go and vote. Milky Knight's in the chat. Hey, Milky Knight, sorry. How you doing? Welcome, Knight. Hi. Lolafoot ranking? Maybe. The only tier list that people care about. That's what I know. Gross? What's gross about Evil Reptilian's feet? Evil Reptilian has beautiful feet. As 12 of you guys voting have already decided. So, you know, they must be right. Everyone joining in on the perfect stream? Exactly. The best stream to join on. This is quality peak content from my channel. Also, say Twitch chat. Twitch chat, say hi to YouTube chat. There are 2 chats right now. Say hi to each other. You guys are not the only ones voting. Don't worry. We have a mixed community here. Pulling together all the people in the world to make this tier list. Oh, this music's weird. What music's this? Ooh. Gas Money. Wow, I don't know this one. Hi. Everyone in the chat saying hi. Hey, YouTube. Hi. Hi, YouTube chat says serious. Hello, says Nanubis. Okay, let's stop this one here. That is 13 votes for S tier. Wow, you guys know what's going on here. Evil Reptilian, definitely an S tier feat hunter. That's for sure. Next up is the iconic Ripper. Let's get this one on the road. Reset results. Beautiful. Okay, guys, you can start voting on Ripper right this second. It's the same link. There's no new link. Just go to the same link and you'll see that it should have changed what you're voting for. Ripper's feet. Honestly, if you have the game open, that you should, I recommend you have the game open to your left so you can be completely unbiased and get as much detail and information as possible, because this is an important tier list. I'm going to be sending this probably, maybe not, to Netties, so they can improve the feet. They do some weird skin fixing stuff, so, I don't think this is too much above what they usually do actually at Netties headquarters. They're like, wow, we're so hyped. Somebody asked about the feet. Finally, we could go back and rework the feet. They do that. They did that with like painter's eyebrows, so like a couple of times. So you'd be surprised. So Ripper's feet. He's got very, very polished leather shoes. Again, not a lot of detail here. They're kind of, the shoes are the same tier as like Gamekeeper, but he's polished them more. He's fancy, a little bit more pointy. But I honestly don't think that we can put him much higher. Well, they definitely beat Alva. So if you guys are putting Hermit's shoes here, or do they beat Alva's? Alva's have a little bit more detail to them than Ripper's. I think they're B tiers. But, I'm going to let you guys vote. You are the ones choosing all of this, so... The one cosmetic designer who made red shoes for Perfumer, finally I feel appreciated around here. They need to get that designer over to redo some of the previous hunter skins, They use this tier list as a reference to see what characters would make the most amount of money with barefoot skins. Exactly. Please fix Lucino's Christmas skin. The first skin that they need to fix, and they still haven't fixed it as far as I know, is Nightmare's A tier, the roulette one. That one looks absolutely horrible in game. They messed up the rendering on that skin so badly. And as far as I know, they haven't fixed it. It looks really bad. Like so blocky. Why is Feaster in this tier list? He doesn't even have feet. What do you mean he doesn't have feet? His tentacles count as feet, okay? They are feet. The beach episode. I'm surprised Netties hasn't done like a full female beach skin collection. And he did do Barmaid. They did do Barmaid. So that probably symbolizes that they're going to work on more. No, Phoenix. Tentacles ain't feet. What do you mean? People said that they count. Okay, I asked people. I agreed with them, and they said that they count. Okay, you would buy them. I know you would, Mitchie. I know you would. I love how Phoenix saying all this stuff with a straight face 90% of the time. I'm very used to this, Companion Cube. We've done some weird tier lists in the past. We did the shipping tier list. If you guys want to rewatch that, you guys can find that on my YouTube. If you go to the live stream section, or if you actually know, the easiest way to find it. If you go to my YouTube channel, scroll across to the little search kind of magnifying glass and just type in like ship or shipping, and you'll find it. There are like 2 or 3 episodes of streams, and we went through that. It was a lot of fun to talk about that kind of stuff. That was a lot of work. A lot of work, but a lot of fun. Okay, we have a clear winner here. We have Ripper in S tier. I think that you guys are biased. Because these are not S tier shoes. What are you talking about? You all really want to see survivors in bikinis? I think a lot of the community do. They are a little bit weird, you know, sometimes. What can I say? SS Justice Faster. Okay, next up, we've got Sculptor. I feel like you guys are going to have some polarizing opinions about this one. Sculptor. Let's go live with Sculptor. Woo. Start voting, guys. I want to see you guys voting on Sculptor's feet. Sculptor's feet, pretty dirty, actually. It's a little bit messy, I must say. She's got some kind of sweet, cute feet with tiny little toes. The wrapping around the legs, obviously that's kind of her aesthetic, right? But it's not looking like it doesn't look like anyone cares for her feet. I know she possibly can't look after her own feet, but she definitely doesn't let anyone else do it. Thank you for the follow, Never Okay. Hello. I always watch your YouTube videos. Well, welcome, Never Okay. Hi. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. So if you watch my YouTube videos, it's very easy for you to find me. Now. But hi, how you doing? Which videos do you like watching, Never Okay? I'm always curious to see what people come in from. No excuse for the dirty feet. She doesn't even use them. You think they're pretty. They're pretty but dirty. She probably has polio. I don't think she has polio. Your IDV News. IDV News videos. I've been doing them for such a long time now, you know? Never Okay. I've been doing them for such a long time. Biased. But they're pretty. Biased but pretty. That's not a thing. I haven't even counted how much time I've been doing them for. Never Okay. Have I ever missed a week? I must have missed 1 week. It's been a very long time. It's been a crazy long time, yeah. I think Sculptor fell from her ledge and broke her legs. I don't know what happened to Sculptor. I don't really know her lore too much. It's a clear C tier. Look, Mir's getting some really good opinions here. Okay, let's pause the votes for Sculptor here. That is 8 votes for B tier. 8 votes for B tier. Okay. I think her feet are possibly cooler looking than Disciples, but whatever, you guys, whatever. Let's reset the results over here. We have Smiley Face. Smiley Face, and we're going to go live with Smiley Face right now. Is Smiley Face gonna be our first C tier? Oh no. He has a cool little metal leg thing. You know? His shoe is very boring on his other foot, I must say, like incredibly boring. It's literally, I think it's a copy and paste. Is it a copy and paste from Gamekeeper? I honestly think his shoe might just be a copy and paste from Gamekeeper. Dude, if that's the case, that's kind of stupid. But okay, so he's got to be either Gamekeeper tier. He's got to be, okay, he's just going to stay in Gamekeeper tier. His metal leg is kind of cool. Nothing kind of crazy on it. He hasn't got any cool designs on it. He hasn't got any cool contrasting bronze kind of parts on it either. Kind of boring in that case, you know. S tier? One person voted S tier. I think her mental stability was declining over time. She hurt herself during an episode. Okay. Ouch. He needs some clown shoes. He does. That's what's missing here, Sirius. I agree with that. Sirius has great opinions here. He could also have painted his leg, like his metal leg, possibly like a reddish color. They do better on his other skins, honestly. They give him a little bit more character, but his base one is kind of boring. That's Smiley if they were in the chat. Probably, yeah. Smiley is C tier since 50% are lost. That's not how that works. His other foot is also a foot, even if it's metal. You can't be biased like that. That's mean. Okay. It looks like we have a clear loser here. First C tier, the entire stream. Smiley face. Oh, Smiley, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry for you. Okay, next up. We have Percy Undead. Start the votes. Undead is next. We say it's gross. So Undead has some very, very big feet, like massive feet. His shoes are kind of boring though. That's sad to say as a Percy main myself, as a Percy lover and enjoyer. I'm kind of disappointed in his fashion sense. Okay, it does the job, right? He wears the brown shoes that contrast a tiny bit from his kind of darkish like trousers or whatever that he's wearing, jeans or whatever it is. But it's like, you didn't polish them, dude. You didn't give them any like amazing shine or like contrast with the laces. It's kind of like a little bit like bare minimum here, man. It's the bare minimum. Big feet, yeah. Well, according to, I think it was Mir or Bonnie or someone in the Twitch chat, big feet equals S tier. But according to professionals that know how to do feet tier lists, of course. Oh, just to remind you guys, you guys don't know it, this tier list, the empty tier list version, is available on Tier Maker. If you want to do this tier list yourself and upload it on the Discord server and tell me what you guys personally think and where you would put everything, make sure you guys go to Tier Maker and look up Identity 5, I think, or IDV. Look up what it says down at the bottom there. IDV Feet Shoes Hunt tier, Season 25 tier list. And you'll find it. And you guys can all vote on it and upload it into the IDV clips section if you want. Eating cereal? Why did you switch to YouTube? I don't know. Good question. Mere shush. Okay, we have a clear winner here. We have a B tier. 9 votes for B tier. I think that's fine. It does the job. Next up is Violinist. Violinist does he walk? He like floats as far as I can tell. Wait, why does it say 1 million votes? What just happened? Did it break on everybody else's screen? It says I had like 1 million votes for Undead. What? Don't think I have that many viewers right now. Game? No. Reset results. All good. Start voting for Violinist right now. Start voting for Percy with all of your... I don't have 1 million accounts, Mir. Undead wins all the time. All the time. Welcome back, Peanut. We're currently voting on Violinist. So Violinist's feet, or shoes, they are quite well polished. He has some pointy shoes. You know, the fact that he has clean shoes makes sense because he's floating. He doesn't have to touch the ground. So, you know, considering he doesn't have to wear shoes, I guess it's good that he's wearing them instead of being barefoot. It'd probably be a bit weird to see Violinist with bare feet. We've already seen his beach legs with the S tier skin. That skin with the shorts. It was really, really funny. But yeah, this is they're okay shoes. Like they're solidly like a B or an A tier. I don't think they're S tier. There's not enough detail to make them S tier, in my personal opinion here. Never okay to said, I notice you all are rating feet. Oh, are we? Is that not what normal people do? Never okay? I thought that was what people do. The best, most important tier list, no? It's the new meta, never okay, you know? You judge characters by their feet. He walks slowly, but he walks, believe me. Because like his feet are kind of like floating. It's like, you know, I don't know. Maybe he like hops. He's like a bunny rabbit. Like a floating bunny rabbit. He's just like, oh, oh. Like moonwalking, essentially. We're rating default skins? We are, yeah. Default skin feet. What do you mean okay shoes? Violence feet are OP. Not S tier though. Eating, are you having it with milk? I hope that Catty is having cereal with milk. Okay, let's pause it here. That is 7 votes for A tier. Okay, like that's where I would probably put it. B tier, A tier. It's definitely higher than some of your B tiers, so that's something. Okay, next up we've got Wax Artist. Reset results. Let's go. Start voting on the Wax Artist. You should rate their hands next. Next April Fools, maybe. We do random tier lists sometimes, never, okay. We've done hair tier lists. If you go and check out my YouTube channel from like the old videos, I've done hair tier lists for both hunters and survivors. On the streams, we've done a 3-part stream of shipping tier lists. That was fun. Why is Wax Artist S? So, again, he went for an interesting theme. You know, he definitely went full force into his theme by putting wax on one shoe and then wax on the other one. You know, his name is Wax Artist. So I've got to admire the dedication to like cover your entire left foot in wax. It's pretty heavy to walk around. You know, like wax is heavy when you have that much on your foot. Especially if it's like liquid wax, because it's melting on you, you know? It's probably pretty hot. Like, you gotta, you know, he's dedicated. That's a good question, Smiley. You were too late, that's why. You hate wax. You don't like his feet. It does look like he spilled a little bit of wax on his other foot, though, and just forgot to clean it off. Most important tier list is about male characters. No, Questedy, no. S tier list is so overrated. I think people went a little crazy with the S tier, that's for sure. Wax Artist isn't a wax artist about the waxing his feet, but why has he got it on his shoes? He went full force on one leg, and I respect that. But why did he put a little bit on another shoe? He should have just gone full wax on the other one. The wax isn't him, it's his girl. It's his sister, I think. Not his girl. But yeah. Why does Extreme keep stuttering? If it's on Twitch... Wait, you're on YouTube, right? What? If it's on YouTube, it's not my end, it's your end, I believe. Yeah, stream. I think stream is fine, it's just your end. You can always turn me down to 720p if you want to, instead of 1080, that's fine. Remember, you can also... On YouTube, you can zoom in. I'm not sure, can't remember if you can do it on Twitch, but on YouTube you can zoom in. You can have a look at his feet in high definition. Kind of. It's still 1080p, but that's because that's not how zooming works. But you can see it a little bit closer. Ooh. If you're zooming in on my face, I see you. It's bad quality, it's because it's 1080p, yeah. We'd have to be like 4K or something extreme for it to be better, but you can see at least something, right? Okay, we have a tie at the moment, so I need someone to break that tie, and then we will pause the votes there. Someone broke the tie. That's 7 votes for C tier. That's our second C tier. Why is he C tier? What is wrong with you guys? Okay, anyway, you guys, there's something wrong with you guys. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Next up, we've got Soul Weaver. And start voting. Violet's feet like hands. Yeah, we're going to consider her hands and her metal kind of blades as well. All of them. They're all feet. She's got like lots of feet. She's a spider. I think she's just the fact that she's dedicated enough to walk on her hands. So that's dedication. And she went for these cool metal blades. That's again dedication. And then she covered the blades up so that they're not scary. That's even more dedication. They look like knives. They're essentially like big blades, yeah. Not me watching most streams on 140p. That's dedication serious. S tier for originality. Yeah, that's for sure. Her feet aren't even feet. That's why it's so special. I definitely think this is either a S tier or an A tier. Because she's just unique, you know? She's got that unique thing about her. It's kind of cool. Okay. Looks like we have a winner. We have 7 votes over here for S tier. So let's go and put her in S tier. And our final feat of the day. Wu-Chang. I didn't put white guard and black guard. I didn't check if they were different. I just thought we both, you know, we just have one of them. Because I think they're probably the same. I'd be surprised if they have different feet. Wu-Chang. Save the poll. Reset the results. And start voting. Wu-Chang. 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 His feet. Technically he has 4 pairs. Oh, 2 pairs of feet. He has his white guard and his black guard. So does he get a little bit extra points for that? Maybe. They're kind of boring. Honestly, I was actually very surprised to see how boring his feet are. He's got like, I don't even know if he's like wearing shoes, but at the same time he's not. Like, I don't really know what's going on with his feet. He's got these kind of things wrapped around them. Maybe he just doesn't have toes. Maybe his feet just end in like massive metal spikes or something. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I don't like his feet. Honestly, I think they're pretty bad. Like a B tier or C tier. B tier at best. But yeah, very weird. You can do geometry with his feet? Essentially you can, Jinlan. Yeah, you can. I can't believe I voted on every single one. You've been here for like an hour and a half now, voted on the most important tier list that Netties is ever going to see, if they ever see it. You're unsubbing? Wait, what? What? What do you mean you're unsubbing? B tier, yes, deserved. Okay, let's end this here then, shall we? Pause. So that's 9 votes for B tier. So that is it. That is our final. I can show it to you guys in all its glory. This is our final tier list. Our winners: Clerk, Dream Witch, Leo, so Hellember, Feaster, Mad Eyes, Naiad, Nightwatch, Reptilian, Ripper, and Soul Weaver. I don't agree with all of them, but there are some very, very fancy ones there. Make sure that you guys do this tier list on your own, on Tier Maker if you want to, and send it to me in the Discord server, or just send it there in general. And if you're not part of the Discord server already, make sure that you join the Discord server, because we're doing some crazy things over there right now. We've got April Fools going on right now. So go over there and check some things out. We got some funny things going on. We are going to go and see if we can raid someone. I don't really know who is live right now though, so that is something we will have to find out. We're going to send all over the feet tier list people over to someone. This is going to be great. They're going to have a great time with you guys. Who have we got? Anyone doing anything funny? Nobody's doing anything funny. Sad, sad, very, very sad. Okay, let's go over to Rivru. Or maybe... Actually, no, let's go over to Noi Cellular. Don't know if you pronounce that way, but that's who we're going to. Cellular? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go and raid them. And on YouTube, I don't know if we can raid anyone. I am assuming we won't be able to, but we'll check if there's anyone live. Nobody is live on YouTube that I'm following, or they don't have the setting turned on, most probably, actually. So have an amazing day, guys. I'll see you all on the Discord server for 5v5 in a little bit. Bye-bye, everyone. Well done. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. It's not doing it. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. And YouTube, bye-bye. How are you doing? Bye-bye.